Howdy folks, welcome to another episode of Mike versus the Nonsensical Video Game Streamer. We are trying anything and everything in the video game NCAA Football 14. I'm your host Mike DeCipio, and today's show, we've got one of my favorite ones to do for you guys. It's the running quarterback Riot. We're taking the most legendary running QBs in college football history and pitting them against one another to find out who's the best. So the last time we did this show, Denard Robinson came out on top. It was a really exciting show. That was the fan choice. You guys actually picked that guy to go, and yeah, he dominated the competition, which was Michael Vick and along with Vince Young. So this week, of course, we've got a whole new group of guys that you can pick from, and of course that fan choice will be jumping as always. Like I said, one of my favorite ones, running QBs, and a big run by a quarterback is easily one of the most exciting plays in football, and that's what we're going to give you guys today. So obviously, we'll do it like we always do it. Most yards, most touchdowns. We'll kind of score it like fantasy, and whoever comes out on top, comes out with the most points, is going to be today's champion. The last time we did this show, like I said, Denard Robinson won. You're going to have to take my word for it if you're watching on Facebook, because if you go back and try to find that show, it is gone because we actually broke Facebook with that show. So today, hopefully we break Facebook again. It's going to be an exciting one. Like I said, today's show, I'll start things off with Michael Vick. Probably the most legendary running quarterback at the college football and the pro level. I can't wait to get playing with him, and he's my hope that he wins. Denard Robinson, he gets the second crack at things today, the leading rusher in college football, the leading rushing quarterback in college football history, and last episode's champion. That being said, those are the first two choices. Of course, you see a third option down there. That's fan choice. That is not a legendary running quarterback. That is where you guys come into play. And for a little bit more information on that, I have one of my good friends here with me today, the king of comments, the original king of comments, Mr. Kevin Boylard. Kevin, how we doing today, my man?
Doing great. Mike, why stop at Facebook? Let's break the entire internet with this show. What do you say? You guys can help us. Some of you already in the comments section. Matt, Michelle, Kristen, welcome. Let us know where you're watching from. And also, I've got a pinned comment in the comments section right now. We're looking for your fan choice. Mike already explained it. We're going to have Denard Robinson going up, the defending champion Denard Robinson, going up against Michael Vick. But we also have a deep fan choice that starts with Vince Young, who also includes Tim Tebow, Cam Newton, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, and Johnny Manziel. We want to hear the player you want to see go up against Denard Robinson and Michael Vick in the running QB Riot. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be watching and monitoring your comments on the 24/7 Sports Live watch page on Facebook, as well as Twitter, Periscope, YouTube. So get those comments in. I'll be watching.
You're the man, Kev. So yeah, plenty of great options for you guys today. Let us know who you want to see in that third slot. I got more guy to introduce. It's Mr. Aaron Grisham holding things down on the ones and twos. Aaron, how you doing, my buddy?
A lot of running today, which is something I don't do enough of.
Well, hopefully we can inspire some of the fans out there to, get up and get active. It's going to be a good one today. Let me get Virginia Tech set up on this right side. Today we're going to go against Kent State every single time. Why? Kent State is the worst team in college football against the rush. So if you're a Kent State fan, Kent State alumni, I apologize ahead of time. I have zipped right past the V's for Virginia Tech.
Let's hope Julian Edelman is not watching today.
Hey, here we go.
Just a quarterback from Kent State.
Yeah, that's a good call. He had a big game last night. Sorry, Kev.
That is true. By the way, we asked Twitter when we launched the show, who's the most legendary running QB in college football history, and we've only gotten several million responses.
Nice.
But some of the guys who aren't even included in our fan vote, our fan choice today, that have been suggested from Cody, Tommy Frazier, C. Walker saying Tony Rice, Hype Duck saying Marcus Mariota, and then of course some others suggesting the fan choice guys that we have included, Tim Tebow, Michael Vick, and Lamar Jackson. So keep getting those suggestions in.
Heisman
we want to hear it from
you.
you.
Couple national championship winners. Love it. Couple first overall picks. Ooh, man, you guys got a heck of a choice ahead of you today. And like Kev said, if there's someone out there that you don't see on that list, hey, vote. And if you get enough of your friends to vote along with you, we might be creating a character in today's Mike Versus. That's something we haven't done a whole lot of. If you are returning after you saw the episode from last week, let me thank you from the bottom of my heart, because that was a rough one with that Doug Flutie video game. But today, I can promise you 100% more action and 100% more of the players you love to watch. And we're about to jump into things here at Lane Stadium. There's Michael Vick. You can see him out for the coin toss. You know how things work here at Mike Versus. We're trying to get the maximum amount of yards and the maximum amount of touchdowns. I'll simulate through the defensive side of the ball, and on kick returns like this one, I'm just going to dive on the ground at about the 1 yard line and just try to kind of start it and get all the yards possible that I can with Michael Vick. It'll be a running play every play, running with the quarterback play. So it could be a pass play, but I'm going to pull it down and run. The read option has been working really well in the first couple tests here. So. And, all right, cool, we got the shotgun. I was a little worried we didn't have a shotgun set there, but we do. Let's start things off with the read option and see what Vic can do on his first carry. 3-minute quarters, here we go. First carry, Vic gets wrapped up immediately.
Not great, Bob.
No, not a good start to things at all. Keshawn Gamble gets in there for the tackle.
Who are we playing against today, Mike?
We are playing against Kent State, so fans know a little bit earlier. They are the worst team.
Wow.
They don't look like the worst team against
No.
Sure about that?
No.
I think they heard you.
No, they do not.
That's bulletin board material, right?
I for some reason I'm putting, so not a good way to start the show. That was not fun, especially if you saw the what I did with Kyler Murray in the pregame. Oh man, what? Like the computer would fall for that every single time. Let me simulate through this. Every single time on the other side of the ball.
We've updated Michael Vick's yardage there. I don't know if you can see it, but instead of seeing yards, it says yikes.
Yeah, that's 100% accurate, man. Wow. All right. Well, we burned a minute, which is bigger. The essence of time is, pretty important here. But so we just burned a little bit, but I can't really get a whole lot going with Vic right now. This is a little concerning, guys.
I think you underestimated the motivation factor of this Kent State defense. They're coming off a game in real life where they were outscored 48-0 by Wisconsin. Jonathan Taylor had 186 yards and 4 touchdowns as the Badgers racked up 348 yards on the ground.
All right, that juke did not. That was not the juke I was expecting there.
I think
Vic feels a little slow. I'm a little worried about. Let's try this QB power run. Let's see if we can get that guy napping on that corner there.
There he goes.
Stay up! Yeah! Oh, man,
Lord.
Mike Vick. So I said he didn't feel that fast, but he feels strong, by golly, and he rumbles for a huge touchdown. The first one of the day for Michael Vick, breaking multiple tackles on his way to the end zone. How long was that? Maybe about 60 yards?
Probably. He racked up 91 yards.
Man, he threw a shoulder into that guy, shed that guy like some... Whew. What a beautiful run by Vic. All right, so we'll simulate through the extra point. We'll simulate through the kick.
74-yard rush.
Ooh, I like it.
74-yard rush.
Take that every time. So Michael Vick puts the safety in the past. Both safeties, literally and physically. He buried number 7, that safety for them. Let's see if we can get him with the read option again. Uh-oh, we got room to run, folks. Ooh, man, Vic again, rumbling and breaking tackles. And he's already over the 100-yard mark with that. 6 runs for 111 and a touchdown. Let's see. I like this read option. They're kind of not picking up on it now for all the damage and havoc they create. Oh, you
29.
idiot. Why would you get in my way? Look at this guy. Just clip me. There's zero awareness there. Ah. All right. Well, let's recalibrate here. There's still a big run nonetheless. And, I mean, like I said earlier, I wanted to lead things off with Vic today because, I mean, has there ever been a more exciting running quarterback, like I said, at the college and the pro level? I mean, I know Vic's college career was a little shorter than the rest of the guys you see on today's Fan Choice, but, I mean, what this guy was able to do with his legs and his arm, I mean, he had a cannon for an arm, too. But,
Matt in the comments section is asking, how is Denard Robinson even in the same conversation as Vic? Well, I'll tell you, Matt, not only is Denard Robinson our reigning champ in this exact challenge, but Michael Vick only had 1,234 rushing yards and 17 touchdowns on the ground during his college career. Compare that to Denard Robinson, who had 4,495 yards and 42 touchdowns on the ground. You can't really deny what Denard Robinson did at the college ranks as a running quarterback.
There's another touchdown. You're right, Kev. Actually, Denard Robinson has the most rushing yards for a quarterback in college football history. So that is why he's in today's challenge. And like I said, that's probably why he was last. He's also the cover athlete. I don't have the cover of the game because it's in. I don't have the case, and physical disc is in my Xbox 360 right now, but Denard Robinson is on the cover of NCAA Football 14, which is what we're playing right now. I've explained that in past episodes, but the reason we play that is because they haven't made this game since 2014.
And there you see on your screen the stats comparing Mike
Yes.
Vick with Denard Robinson.
Thank you very
Hey,
much.
Ron, way to be all over that one.
So that is why. That must have been an Ohio State fan. That had to have been an Ohio State fan. Let's see what Vic can do here. Oh, we're just gashing him now with this read option. Oh, all right, just a nice little negative 7-yard stumble there for Vic. But he's about to go over the 200-yard mark, and we'll be looking pretty good here headed into halftime.
Matt responds and says, I guess Vic was the better pro. That's true. In fact, Denard Robinson is the only one of all of the quarterbacks that are in the challenge and in the fan choice today that was not selected in the first round of the NFL draft.
And he was probably the only one, Kev. I'd have to see it again, but he played some running back in the pros. I don't think any of these other... Oh, no.
Oh!
I don't think any
wow.
of the other fan choice options today, or even the Michael Vick case, played running back at the pro level.
Also,
the rest of them stayed as quarterbacks.
I believe Denard Robinson is the only person in the challenge today that had a stint in the AAF.
I think you're right about that,
Played
too.
for the
But also,
Atlanta Legends.
Then if you want to go with the onlys, Tim Tebow's the only one that's playing minor league baseball right now.
This is true.
Yeah, and not only did Denard Robinson get some time as a running back, he also was listed as an OW, offensive weapon.
Offensive weapon. That was in his time with Jacksonville, correct?
Yes, and the NFL quickly said they weren't allowed to do that.
All right, so Vic is in for his third touchdown of the day. He's just working up, like obviously right now we don't know who's going to win this challenge, so Vic has got to build up his lead as high as we can get it before jumping into Denard Robinson. And this play will not count, just so we know. I hit the wrong button. I should have simulated through this. This play does not count, folks, even though we scored. Oh, and they're throwing up the hokey. That looks so dangerous to me, man.
It's virtual.
It's virtual. No harm in virtual games.
That looks dangerous, not the football game.
Not
the tossing the mascot in the air is what looks dangerous to you? Got it.
Especially when you compare it to other things that you usually see in video games. All right. This is, man, we are on pace right now for 4 touchdowns, and we had a terrible first possession there. Oh, man. Oh, this might be coming back, folks, because of a hold. Personal foul. Clipping? Sir, what is he looking at? Clipping. What are you clipping for? He gets it. He's already out of the stands. They threw him out. He's right onto the field. All right, let's see what we can do here. These are updated rosters as well. Like, this isn't the actual team that Mike Vick played for when he was playing with Virginia Tech. These are updated rosters, and we made the legendary quarterbacks, but these are updated rosters courtesy of OutrunFire0290. That is the gamer tag you want to put in if you're on an Xbox 360 with NCAA Football 14 and want to play with updated rosters. Oh, we can turn the corner here.
Dear Lord.
Dude, the hurdle is
hurdled.
sick. I just don't know when to use it.
I just love that you hurdled the guy and he was able to turn around quick enough to pull you down by the shoulders.
Yeah, I'm curious how this looks.
Wild stuff on NCAA today.
Let's see if we can get a 4th touchdown here, and we'll be sitting real pretty. Oh, I thought maybe he'd turn around and block. That might have been illegal blocking downfield, but good play by that guy. Let's burn a timeout. Let's reset a little bit here and kind of catch our breath.
While we reset, there you go, fans. There's your fan choice options for today. Tim Tebow, Vince Young, Cam Newton, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, and Johnny Football.
Johnny Football, man. I don't know.
You know what? I lied. Johnny Manziel had a stint in the AAF with the Memphis Express.
That's
So
right.
shame on me.
And there's another
It was a very short
bad
stint, though.
play call by me. Should I call another timeout? Yeah.
And the votes in the fan choice have been spread across all 6 of those options, but I would say the ones that have the early lead are probably Vince Young and Tim Tebow. And Nick Austin comes through with his reason for Tim Tebow. He says, Tebow, not very fast, but ran over SEC linebackers. Who else had a QB that could run over SEC linebackers? And then Jeff says, best ever, Vince Young, hands down.
I love it. Well, the thing about Tebow, he does have the most, so we said Robinson, most yards for a running quarterback. Tebow, most touchdowns for a running quarterback. I don't know, Aaron, if you want to flash that one more time. Actually, let's wait till halftime because we got to run this play here. And I got to burn my last timeout.
57 touchdowns.
57, and I think the next closest is Lamar Jackson with 50. Could you imagine having 57 rushing touchdowns? And I think he played all 4 for Florida, correct? I mean, that's...
Tebow?
Yes.
He played from 2006 to 2009.
I mean, that's insane, man. Oh, that was big, guys. With 8 seconds left, that is huge. A 4th touchdown for Michael Vick on the day, and he is on a heck of a pace right now, looking to put up 8. So let's simulate through that. Let's simulate through that, and we could probably simulate one more play, and that is going to be the half. And let's flash that fan graphic one more time, Aaron, so the folks at home can see what they're dealing with today. Fan choice, we need you to have that 3rd slot for us. You'll see that it's Vic, then Denard Robinson, then you guys come up, Tebow, Vince Young, Cam Newton, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, and Johnny Manziel.
I think if there's one more legendary quarterback we have to add to the fan choice the next time we do this. I remember his name coming up nonstop last time. It's already coming up nonstop this time.
I already think I know who you're going to say, but
go ahead. Who do you think it is?
I think it's Tommy Frazier.
It's Tommy Frazier, Nebraska legend.
I know
So next time we
Tommy.
do this, Nebraska fans, I think we'll include Tommy Frazier in the fan choice.
All right, real quick, I've been asked for a quick stat check, so let's check this out real fast. Player stats, and let's see what Michael Vick is doing. You can see nothing through the air, but on the ground, 293 yards and the 4 touchdowns. So let's jump back into it right now and see if we can keep it rolling here. Let's see. I need to simulate again. Simulate that.
Now we got a suggestion from Josh Ayler that I think you will like,
Ooh,
Mike.
let's hear it.
Randall Cobb.
Yeah, I love it. We were having a nice little Randall Cobb conversation yesterday about the Kentucky Star. So yeah, maybe that'll be an interesting one next time we're around. We'll do like converted pros or something like that.
Julian
Edelman, Randall Cobb, Antoine Randall L. I don't know how good he was in college, but every time I think of Edelman, and I know we're playing with Kent State as alma mater, but wasn't there a teacher at Kent State that was like, yeah, you'll never make it as a football player, like, and you don't come to class, and then like he wrote a letter, oh, go Vic, go, get on your horse, man, get out of my way, If Vic loses this challenge, it'll be squarely on the shoulders of his teammates because number 29 got in my way earlier and just bumped me and completely got in my way. And where is he going? I know he wants to set up a block on 15. Maybe I should wait for him, but my God, man, get out of my way.
No blame for Vince Young for not being able to read the D end on the safety?
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, that was my fault too, but...
Ooh.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one either.
Read you there like a book.
Yep, read me like a book.
Make sure you're jumping in the comments section and predicting how many yards and touchdowns you think that Michael Vick will finish with in this game, and also whether you think him, Denard Robinson, or the eventual fan choice will come away as the winner from this challenge. Matt Kent is predicting Vick gets 500 yards rushing and 7 touchdowns. Get yours in right now.
He's about at 363 now, I think, with that 30-yard run.
363.
363 and 4 touchdowns, right?
Yes, 4 touchdowns.
My math is correct. So remember, like I said, we do it by fantasy scoring. You can kind of eyeball it, but at some point the touchdowns get a little wonky. So we will keep it at 10, a point for every 10 yards plus 6 for every touchdown. That was a tough run there. Stuffed on that right sideline. And this isn't good because we were scoring an average of 2 touchdowns a quarter, and we're already down to 30 seconds and running. I'm talking to you guys, 30 seconds and running here in the third. So while we were on pace for 8, that has taken quite a hit now. Oh, and that is not going to help That is really bad. What can we do here? We got to go with the read option. I got to get in the end zone here. We need a touchdown before this third quarter ends, folks. We got the blocking. Just kidding. That guy dropped his block. Come on, man. You got to hold on to that. That's going to be end of the third quarter. We don't end up with any points in the third quarter. That is killer for Michael Vick's chances. He could have really separated himself from the competition by staying on that 2-touchdown-a-quarter pace. And that just took a huge shot to his chances. So let's see. It's 4th and 9. You know what I say here at Mike versus about 4th downs. It doesn't matter where you're at on the field. It doesn't matter how far. It could be 4th and a mile, 4th and inches. We go for it every time because that's how we live life when our back's against the wall. And hopefully that doesn't happen when you go for a hypothetical 4th down in your life.
You hate to see it.
Just buried in the backfield. So for as good as Vick was doing in the first half, this is really taking a turn. Next change of possession. Oh, and they go on a big drive and take about a minute off that clock. Oh, man, this is not going good for Mike Vick right now.
This challenge is being limited to legendary running quarterbacks. Remington in the comments says Jalen Hurts needs to be in this.
Yeah.
Is he your favorite running quarterback that's current in college right now?
Woo, baby, what a run by Vick. Oh, man, that was sick, and that was exactly what Mike Vick needed, a one-play touchdown. To answer your question, Kev, yes, Jalen Hurts is far and away. Forget the running part. He's my favorite quarterback to watch in college football right now. And Texas fans and fans of other teams, I apologize ahead of time. I have no dog in a college football fight. I just want to, and this play will not count because I'm talking to you guys. I hit it again. I just love Jalen. I love good college football, and I love watching Jalen Hurts play. And I can't wait to see a good game between the Red River Shootout with Texas and OU this week. But I also can't wait to see what Jalen Hurts is able to do. And if he's right in his saying, yeah, I played in the Iron Bowl. This is nothing. We'll see if it really is nothing.
Mike, your two nicknames short. Old, I guess you could say. Red River Rivalry, now Red River Showdown.
Red River Rivalry, Red River Showdown. We got an interception. Complimentary football being played right now by Virginia Tech. So we got the ball back at the 23-yard line with a $1:13 to go. They put the subs in. I hate how this game does that with the mass substitution. It drives me batty.
It needs to be called the Red River Kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle. I like anything with a R, but the River Rivalry, that is so hard to say. Red River Rivalry. Try that 10 times fast. Red River Rivalry, Red River Rivalry, Red River Rivalry. We're on it today. I feel good with my speaking.
Mike, it was your announcer's test.
It was. The announcer's test. Any Jerry Lewis fans out there, you'll know that the announcer's test works wonders if you're going to be on camera or anything like that. But the Red River Rivalry, I like Red River Shootout, personally. But, oh no! Who's that corner coming up to make a play? The guy hasn't done that all game, and just now he wakes up in the fourth quarter. He's like, oh yeah, I guess. Get out of here, bro.
You're now back under 400 at 395.
Yeah, now we're back over, baby.
Make it count.
Yeah!
Make it count.
There it is. That's a 6th of the day. Mike Vick looking for a fist pound from his buddy, doesn't get it, and that was a good run. That was about 40 yards, too. I guess it was a little under.
You were at 426 in total yards and six touchdowns.
TDs. I like it. This might be that may have been the last possession there. Let's see if we can get it back one more time. And no, we do not. So Kent State holds onto the ball for that last 50 seconds. We don't get another shot, but man, Mike Vick, 426 and 6. That is a huge outing. You got to wonder what would have happened if we didn't get planted in the end zone for that safety. You could have added another 99 and another touchdown. That would have been real nice. And then we had a really bad possession at the end of the third quarter. And we stayed on that 2-touchdown-a-quarter pace. But that third quarter just kind of was not kind to us. So there you see the final score, 44-9. But the more important final score, Mike Vick, 426 and 6. I'm going to get this Michigan one loaded up. Michigan versus Kent State for Denard Robinson, last year's champ, the defending champ of this challenge. And then, of course, the fan choice. Kev, what's up, my man?
Mike, it'll be interesting to see if Vick can hold on to win this game because it could go down as his greatest college accomplishment ever.
Yeah.
Because his college career was a lot of close but no cigar. Mm-hmm. Lost the national championship to Florida State in 1999. lost the Heisman Trophy that year to Ron Dane, lost the Heisman Trophy the next year to Chris Winkie. If he could come down as a Mike versus champion, it could be his greatest college accomplishment of all time.
That's we're working on getting the trophy made, and working on the TV deal with ESPN to get the Mike versus All-Stars, to become a thing. So we're getting excited, and hopefully we hear an answer soon. And Mike Vick, I think he just vaulted himself as one of the Mike versus All-Stars. We'll see if he can hold on to it. Let's get Kent State loaded up over here. Aaron, if you want to flash the fans that fan graphic one more time, let them know who they can pick in this next slot. You got 12 minutes. We do 3-minute quarters here at Mike versus. So you got 12 minutes. It was probably more like 15 minutes. But there you go as your fan choices. Kev, we got an early leader. What are we thinking? What are we leaning? What do the fans have to do some work?
Well, first I want to give a shout out to Jason Woodridge, who almost perfectly guessed Michael Vick's final statistical output, guessing 450 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Ooh.
So he was 24 yards off. So, Jason, you get the shout out for nearly predicting Michael Vick's yardage output. Make sure you get your predictions in for Denard Robinson now. And when we choose our fan choice, that one as well, I want you also to predict who you think is going to win this championship today. I would say Vince Young and Tim Tebow are still the leaders. We just got our first vote from Jason for Cam Newton. I was surprised we haven't seen much of him.
Really?
Very few Johnny Manziel or Kyler Murray votes. So it's been heavily dominated, the fan choice has, by both Tim Tebow and who's the other one I just
Vince
said?
Young.
Vince Young. So make sure you're getting those votes in, and maybe we'll see who can pull away here during Denard Robinson's turn.
I'll tell you what, the Texas and Florida fans, I got to say, you guys always show up. I think Texas fans, you guys have won several fan votes, between, I know we did Vince Young for another fan vote. I know we had Ricky Williams for another fan vote that you guys let your voice be heard. Michigan fans, you're also very good at the fan vote, but your guy was just too good to not include in the original competition today, so you kind of get a pass there. But I hope the Michigan fans are hyped right now to see their boy Denard Shoelace Robinson go and try to defend his title as a Mike versus running quarterback Riot champion.
They absolutely are excited, Mike. Mike Van Meer in the comments section says 622 yards and 8 touchdowns for Denard. We also have another one here, 455 yards and 7 touchdowns for Denard. That's from Jacob. And then Robert says 650 yards, 8 touchdowns for Denard. So a lot of fans with a lot of confidence for Denard Robinson to pass Michael Vick and probably set himself up for a championship here on the Running QB Riot on Mike Versus.
I love it. I love it, guys. Let's see. I would love to score 8 touchdowns for you guys. Let's see. I think that's like about a perfect game for these guys. And that's not a perfect game. Wow, they did not give me I need to just not run that play on the goal line, I think. Let's run some verticals, and then we'll see what they really want to deal with, if they really want to stick with the quarterback. Because I'm going to run this for 99 yards. Let's see it. Keep running. Oh, man.
Looks like he's going to run. I thought
I Babe Ruthed that. Called my shot.
You got fans in the comments section, by the way, Mike, who are tagging their friends and family saying how awesome these streams are.
All right, yeah. Keep tagging your friends, and I can't thank you guys enough for sharing the video, liking the video, commenting on the video, and that's the way you win the fan choice. You get a couple of your buddies to share that video around. Next thing you know, you got 50,000 votes for your guy, and he's on Mike Versus. I can't think of a more fun show to be a part of and to get involved with.
It is
except for maybe yours on Monday. Make sure you guys are watching Kev's show on Monday.
The most interactive college football show on the web.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's test that theory. Middle Tennessee fan base is coming in. They want Asher O'Hara to be included in the fan choice.
Whoa! I just snapped that guy's soul from his body, dude. Look at this. Look at this juke from like 10 yards away. Ugh. Gone. Did you see his jockstrap come off back there?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's still in the field.
Yeah.
You're going to have to learn how to juke around that now.
I thought it was a flag. I think he just peed his jockstrap, though. This was a yellow cloth.
That's some description you're leaving there for the fans.
Let's see what we can do here with Denard Robinson. We got to get in the end zone, baby. And that whole play was going to the right. If we can get a block here.
Yeet! Oh, nope. Almost yeeted him. Man, almost yeeted him.
He's like 5 Kent State guys with him. I love Kent State's nickname, the Golden Flash. Or the Golden Flashes. I think that's pretty awesome. Hopefully that's really what they are, too. Oh, this should be a touchdown, guys. Break that! Nope, can't break that tackle. You got to be kidding me.
I think Michael Vick is the only quarterback we've included in this challenge that predates the modern recruiting era. But Denard Robinson is the only one that was listed as an athlete coming out of high school as opposed to a quarterback.
Oh, and that's
just a sign of what he can do.
Yeah, Kev, you couldn't have timed that better. A very athletic play. Runs. Whoa, we did somewhat of a LeBron kind of celebration there. Great run here by Denard Robinson. Picks up. I don't know where Tariq Black was going to block there, but he landed the block that he had to. So that first drive goes way better than Michael Vick's first drive, even though, whoa, and here we go. I said it in the last challenge. I said it today. I just got so mixed up there. But complimentary football is what you want, folks, and we get a fumble at the 20-yard line. So we got a chance for going in for 2 touchdowns here in the first quarter. But the yards are going to be severely impacted here. I'm not going to get a very long drive. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm going to walk in. Whew. They don't come much easier than that, folks, and Denard Robinson makes it look real easy on his second touchdown of the day. He's already in a great position to catch Vic touchdown-wise. The yards is a little bit too much math for me to do right now. All right, let's see. You know how we are at math here on Mike Versus.
We've mentioned it here on the show. The commenters are calling Denard Robinson Shoelace, his infamous nickname for not tying his shoes. Do you think that Denard Robinson would have been an even better running quarterback had he tied his shoes?
It's a real good question, Kev, because I mean, that right. It helps your shoes stick to your feet a little better. You might be able to plant a little better, make a juke. So I think so. Kev, the one I was asking you, Johnny Manziel is part of our fan choice today. Do you think Johnny Manziel would have done better, in his pro career and probably not had all the trouble if he went by just John Manziel?
Well, we discussed that a little bit last night, Mike, and
yeah.
I think he was John Manziel.
His
name is John.
Exactly.
It all had to do with his personality, and he went with Johnny.
Johnny, very cool, very sporty, maybe a little too cool and sporty.
That's the alter ego he chose, Johnny FF.
Ooh, and that's a good run to end out the first quarter there. So Denard Robinson, that's a heck of a first quarter. He is outpacing Vic yardage-wise, and he is outpacing him touchdown-wise. But you know how it goes. We can have a third quarter like Michael Vick had, and next thing you know, you're in the pits. Hopefully Robinson can make something happen here. Oh, this isn't good. He didn't. I thought we were going to get a glitch touchdown there. I thought he was going to glitch right back up onto his feet. I kind of want to try this QB draw that they got. I guess it's not in this formation.
I think it's important that we highlight Robinson's accolades in college because we've had some commenters question, him even being in this conversation alongside Michael Vick and the fact that he was a 5th-round pick when all these other guys were first-round picks. But we pointed out the statistics, and the statistics are there to point to him as one of the best running quarterbacks of all time. And he also was a great standout in the Big Ten. He was a first-team All-American in 2010 and the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year that year.
When there you see some of that Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year at work. I mean, just a dive from like the 5-yard line, gets in the end zone, and I don't want to jinx him, but I'm gonna. This is a legendary performance we're seeing right now from Denard Robinson. I'd love to go back. If we didn't break the internet on the last show, I'd love to go back and see what Denard Robinson did the last time we did this challenge.
Well, the first predictions were really, really high, so maybe they tuned in last time and saw that he won.
They knew.
But Cody out there not too long ago dropping his prediction of 700 yards and 7 touchdowns doesn't look out of the realm of possibility.
That's going to take a shot to Cody's prediction right there, though, a -4 loss on the play. We need a touchdown. Hopefully, if we can get a touchdown before, like on this play, we may have a chance to get another possession. Oh, breaking tackles, just throwing people out of his way, reading the blocks perfectly. It's like...
Nearly spoke that touchdown into existence.
I did. That was almost twice I spoke touchdowns into existence for Denard Robinson today. I almost hit him on the 99-yarder, too.
got the blocking. Does he got the dive? He's got the dive.
That is huge, man. If there's a minute left, yeah. Oh, baby, we have a shot to get 5 touchdowns in a quarter here, and or in a half, and that. I mean, you could just carve the defenses up in this game. You don't even really need to hit the juke button.
Oh, I love the way you were setting up the defense on those long, winding runs, Mike.
Cut them right back so hard. All right, let's simulate through that, and let's see if we get the ball back with them. All right, with 9 seconds, we got a chance to really separate ourselves here. If we can score an 80-yard touchdown, I mean, that'd be something. I have I have 2 timeouts left. I could probably get a nice chunk of it here. And it's like, or go backwards.
Call timeout if you got it.
We got it. We can burn it. Jim Harbaugh runs down.
In all of his khaki glory.
His khaki glory. That'd be a good fantasy football team name if you're a big Michigan fan. Khaki glory.
A fan on Periscope is asking what roster you're using where you have all these different quarterbacks. He wants to try it on NCAA 14. Unless I'm mistaken, Mike, you've got the updated rosters from a user out there, but you created all of these legendary players, right?
That's correct. I created the legendary players that you see today. So, all right, so that is how the half ends. We were playing with house money there with Denard Robinson, though. So I created Vic, Robinson, and then the 6 guys in the fan choice, legendary guys, but they're all 99s. It's pretty easy to just create them. But in case you're on an Xbox 360 now, it's very important. Xbox 360 and PS3, you're going to have a different gamer tag to put in, but you can download rosters from online. So for the Xbox 360, we are using a gamer tag by the name of Outrun Fire, all one word, 0290. And that will get you updated rosters. They're really good about it, keeping it updated and throughout the season and even into the offseason. It's a great community of fans. The PlayStation 3 is the exact same way, exact same commitment. I just do not know the gamer tag off the top of my head. So hopefully you're on Xbox 360. If you're not, just Google search updated rosters, NCAA Football 14, and that'll take you where you need to be.
I want to give the fans in Periscope one more shout out because this is one of our most engaged audiences there. Over 160 fans watching live right now.
Whoa.
And plenty of comments in there as well. But I wanted to get a question here from Dan, who says, do you have fatigue turned off? Just curious.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I do. I turned fatigue and injuries off.
Awesome to see the Periscope audience popping today.
Yeah, that makes me really happy.
On Twitter at 247 Sports.
Make sure you're tweeting at your friends too, letting them know. I know there's been some good sharing going on today, and I know you guys can help. I appreciate every single one of you.
YouTube audience is still asleep, so make sure you're subscribing to our channel over there.
I don't know what happened. That YouTube audience is they're in a perpetual sleep, I think. What's up, Aaron? I heard you say my name, and then I didn't. A
lot of people on Periscope and Twitter today. Make sure you follow us. See all of our content that we drop on 24/7 Sports. We're always producing good stuff every single day of the week. This is not the only day that we produce stuff.
I mean, we're about...
Shoot us a follow. I mean, literally in the name, 24/7 Sports. We don't stop at all.
I was going to say, too, Aaron, we're about to hit our stride, man. We got a great weekend slate of games. We're going to get a nice block here and run for a touchdown. And it's a great week of games. I mean, you got LSU and Florida, 2 top 10 teams showing off. You got the Red River rivalry, Red River shootout, Red River showdown, whatever you want to call it. We got that this weekend.
The kerfuffle.
We got Notre Dame USC, which is another great rivalry, and that just kicks off. I mean, next week you got good games, and the week after that you got good games. About halfway through the college football season when things start to get really exciting, and I can't wait. The shows are going to be, like Aaron said, we're going to be producing shows, we're going to be cutting videos, whatever you guys want. The best content is at 247 Sports.
We got Michigan at Iowa and also Alabama at Texas A&M. More ranked opponents going up against each other this weekend as well.
Can't wait.
It's crazy. We're even overlooking matchups between ranked opponents at this point in the season, which is nice to say.
So, Aaron, I mean, not to tell you to get your calculator out, but it looks like we're going to catch Vic in the touchdowns. But are we going to be able to get enough yards? We've had a couple gifted possessions. In terms
of right now, it is 103, but that is now changed. You just got a 14-yard run, so that would mean you're 89 yards away from catching up to Vic in the yardage column.
Yeah, we're going to dust Vic. And it stinks because I love Vic, but we're gonna leave him in our dust, I think. Oh, they're bringing a big blitz here. I don't know where to go. This could be that was bad. That was really bad. Michigan fans, I am sorry for what you just saw. I was trying to make a play. Can you ever blame a guy for trying to make a play? I'm going to hit him with the read option. Don't worry. We're going to bounce back from that one. That was a bad look.
With the third quarter winding down, this is your reminder that you only have one more quarter to get your selections in for the fan choice again.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Dude.
Made it count.
Yeah, that's how you bounce back, folks. 55-yard touchdown run. He ties Vic, and yeah, we are going to be real close in yards. So Mike Vick,
you may already have him passed. Go and give us a quick stat check.
Let me get the ball back real fast.
I'm going to bring up the fan choice graphics since we're getting close to that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Denard Robinson.
One more quarter to vote.
Denard Robinson was not ready for that third quarter to end with that touchdown. I jumped the gun a little bit. But those fan choices again: Vince Young, Tim Tebow, Cam Newton, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, and Johnny Manziel. I've seen some votes for Lamar Jackson, some Johnny Manziel love. Not much for Kyler or Cam, but Vince Young and Tim Tebow are definitely out in front. And I'd probably give Tim Tebow the edge right now based on what I've seen in the comment section. So I think it's down to those two. If you're a Vince Young supporter, now's your chance to really rock the vote and swing it in his direction.
I love it. I love it. Keep voting. And like Kevin said, if you're a Texas Longhorns fan, looks like Tim Tebow's got a little edge right now. So keep voting for your guy and see if you can pass him. And they did the auto sub. Like I don't get it. Like why does the video game feel the need to get even playing so much time? But why would I want to? I mean, why would I want to make it harder for myself?
Why would you want to run out the clock and get those boys back to the locker room for a nice juice box?
Yeah. Yeah. What do we got? Orange slices in the back. Come on. Go for 3 more minutes. Load up the score. We still got to pass Vic here. We still got to get. What is that? What's the math on that? 46 yards. 47 yards, I guess.
We'll total it after this possession.
That's not good.
This is topical with Texas OU this week. We got Jason in the comments section who says, I'm going with Tebow just because #horns down.
Yeah, there we go. And that's a 15-yard penalty and a fine. So let's watch it in the comments, guys.
Good Lord.
At the end there. That was big. That was a big run. We're going to pass Vic here, I think, and
what was that, 28?
That was sorry. He's over 400. I think he's at 401. But you'll get a count right after this, Aaron. Oh, that's not a good one.
Yeah, and I'm scrolling back up in the comments section now to see what some of you guys predicted Denard Robinson would do, and I'm trying to see who's close. So I've got my eye out for that. If you want to get one last chance to get a final prediction, and now's your chance.
411 and 6, Aaron. Oh no, they left that receiver so early. This is a big. Oh, all right. So it's 3rd down, but this. Oh no, I don't want to burn a timeout either. I'm gonna burn a timeout. I want to get a read option set up, and I'm not in the right formation. For some reason, this coach is talking to Shea Patterson still. Shea Patterson is not going in. That's the Hail Mary formation. I need the shotgun formation. Here we go. Okay. Read option. Let's go. We got to get a touchdown here, or at least 20 yards and pass Vic. Put curtains for Mike Vick, I think, gang. He's pulling my hair, sir. That was a big run. Let's go back to the read option.
That's it.
Attack that other side. That's it. That is goodbye, Michael Vick. He's down 2 yards, and I think we're probably going to get another touchdown on this drive. So that's curtain for Mike Vick and all you Virginia Tech fans out there. It is not for a lack of trying. That was a heck of an effort by Michael Vick. But Denard Robinson was the defending champ, the leading rusher in college football, leading rushing quarterback in college football history, and I think he's just showing, who he really is. And I can't fault Michael Vick for that.
Yeah, Mike, I outlined it earlier. Vick, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. He's used to runner-up.
Puts you over Exactly, 450 yards.
Yeah,
for
there
the
we
day.
go. 450. Can we get 500? Usually you gotta get that touchdown with at least one more minute left. That's a touchdown. I hate how there's no celebrating in this game, but it is what it is. So 7th touchdown on the day for Denard Robinson, and as you see on that drive, 0 for 0, 0 yards and 0 touchdowns. Not good. Let's see. All right, can we get this ball back with time? 18 seconds left. This is a huge possession. They put the backups in again, driving me insane. That's not where I need to go. Oh man, I am just hitting buttons here. I'm just button mashing because I'm so mad. Mass subs. Sub in first team offense. Why is this even a thing in this game? It's just weird.
As you enter this final drive, I want to call out both Jacob and Matt in the comment section because they both predicted 7 touchdowns for Denard, but Matt predicted 500 yards and Jacob predicted 455 yards. So whatever happens on this drive, maybe this play will determine who was closest on the prediction.
I like it. We're aiming for 8 touchdowns though, fellas.
That's true. There were some who said 8 touchdowns.
We got 9 seconds to get it in. I kind of want to flip this play, see if I got a little more room to run on that left side. Here we go. We're off to the races.
He knows how to run.
He knows how to run. Should we burn that last time out? Yeah, I guess we should burn it just so. I know it was a first down. I probably could have got
499.
Oh, 499. We got to go with the read option, right? That's been the bread and butter all
What yard
day.
line are you on?
We're on the 23.
That's crazy. Royce Morrill in the comment section predicted 527 and 8 touchdowns. If you get the touchdown here,
Oh, that's
Royce
a lot of
is going to be
pressure.
the winner.
That's a lot of pressure. Here we go, Royce. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, man.
Royce doesn't win. Instead, it goes to Matt Raymond Luther, who predicted 500 yards and 7 touchdowns for Denard. Almost right on the money.
Yeah.
Great prediction, Matt.
Great predictions, guys. Look at that. They're like, oh, look how bad Michigan did today. The Robinson versus the rest of the team. And it's like, yeah. Jim Harbaugh's like, where have you been? They've been making fun of me all year. A great
Me and my
game.
khakis.
Great game by Denard Robinson. 5, 10, and 6. He puts away Michael Vick. And you guys got a little more time here. Aaron, show them that fan choice graphic. While we load out of this game, we load the next game up. You guys got a little more time to get your final votes in for who you want to see next. Exciting stuff here on Mike Versus. Can you pick the guy that can do better than Denard Robinson with 510 yards and 6 touchdowns? We'll keep it going, keep it up, let the fans vote. We're still exiting out of this game. We're still loading up the home screen. Kev's tallying up the votes. He's got his abacus out, his calculator. He's saying, going around all the pages, all the tweets, all the YouTube comments. It's tough. He's got to sift through millions of votes right now. Millions.
And I'm the only one that can count on this show.
Yeah,
so
it's a tough
It all falls on my shoulders.
bracket. All right, let me load Kent State up on this left side. There's Kent State. Kev, I'll kick it to you, my man. Who we putting on the right side of that screen?
Well, first of all, Mike Van Meer in the comments section says that your play calling is like Jim Harbaugh. So I don't know if that's a
got to be a
compliment.
good thing when you put up 510 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Right, that's what I'm saying here. And once I called it out last time at the start of the fourth quarter, a lot of the Vince Young supporters came in here and rocked the vote. But I think Matt says it best when he says, bring on Tebow, because the Tebow supporters were here from start to finish without me having to call him out. Tim Tebow wins the fan choice, but will he win the running QB Riot? That's up next. And, by the way, don't think the fan choice is over. We have one more fan choice for you. You need to choose what Mike is going to have for lunch. He's a very hungry boy.
I'm a growing boy.
And he needs to eat. So now you've chosen, you want Tim Tebow? Well, what comes after the show? Mike's lunch. Now it's your turn to choose.
Yes, let us know. I'm very hungry, very, very hungry. I fast before the show so I can, be focused. That's the only thing I care about is entertaining you guys. But now you need to help me with my lunch, and I can appreciate your help. Let's see. So we're jumping in with Tebow. We said earlier, Denard Robinson, most rushing quarterback yards in college football history. Tim Tebow, I believe he may have. I said it earlier in the show, but now I'm second guessing myself. His 57 touchdowns, maybe the most rushing quarterback touchdowns of all time. I think things got a little weird with Colin Kaepernick at the end. I think Kaepernick may have him passed, or I'm not 100% sure. So Google it. But Tim Tebow is, if not first, top 3.
Just want to clarify, make sure our graphics are right, because Jimmy in the comments section is pointing out that Denard Robinson had 7 touchdowns, which I believe is correct. We have 6.
Yes, I believe he had only.
No, I thought he had. I thought he
7.
finished. Oh man,
I remember he was going for 8 at the end, or so I thought he was going for 8.
Oh.
I remember we got to 7 at some point.
We gave him 7, and I updated the yards, not the touchdowns. 7
is 7?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All
Everyone
right.
in the comment section is very.
Shout
Thank you.
out
They're
to
saying Denard had 7
people in the
touchdowns.
comment
Yeah.
section.
Yes.
I completely was like, oh man, I don't remember the score of that game. You know, when you score so much, you just kind of forget. They all run together.
Thank you, fans. I will pack my things up after the show, and I will go home
Oh,
and never come back.
I mean, Aaron's juggling a lot of things back there, so I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in so closely to know those things and keep an eye on that. By the way, Jason has been a diehard fan so far and has been following every prompt and cue we've given him so
Jason,
far.
man.
He's already predicting how many yards and touchdowns Tim Tebow will go for. He says 450 and 6 touchdowns, so he believes that Denard Robinson will ultimately win this challenge, but follow Jason's lead and get your predictions in for Tebow, as well as who you think is going to be the final winner of this challenge. Also, Jason says you should eat fried chicken for lunch.
I love it, Jason. Thank you so much for
never go wrong with fried
everything.
chicken.
Yeah. All right. I didn't have Tebow updated in the depth chart, so
You know,
we got him
I want to
updated
ask
now.
the fans a question.
Let's hear
Because
it.
I've been curious. Is the Popeyes chicken sandwich back?
That is a great question, man. I
know
seen
it's been
zero
gone.
hype for it.
Did they
Do I
finally
dare try
restock
the
it?
read option again on the first play? We failed twice with it. That's a great question, Aaron. I haven't seen anything about it.
I still have to try it one time. I haven't tried it yet. Oh,
Oh,
Tebow
wow.
says try this.
All right.
But,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man.
What a
Who is that guy, man?
What in the world?
I'll tell you what, Florida fans, that's the way you want to start things off, though, if you're Tim Tebow. Wow, he should have been gone, dude. Who was that guy? Shoestring tackle. I'm sorry, but a 99 overall should not be getting tackled by shoestring tackles. Like, his leg would break through your arm, wouldn't it? Eat it. Bam! Dude, I'm just going to be like a freaking truck this game. Just running people over.
Aaron, I know you'll like this, and I don't think it really applies to us, but I think our tweet is getting quote-unquote ratioed.
I do love a good ratio.
Well, this is a good ratio.
Ratioed in a good way?
Well, 98 responses and only 5 retweets. That's usually a sign of a bad tweet, but I
Yeah.
think in this case it's a good tweet.
Yeah, good tweet. Good. Go, Timmy.
Oh my God!
Break it! Ugh!
Dear Lord, he had a family.
Cody wants you to count Tebow's broken tackles as well, and Jonathan wants you to eat shrimp for lunch. And now a good time to tell him about your shellfish allergy?
I thought you were
Yeah,
about to say
that
something
is a
else that he
good
could
time,
eat.
But if that's what the fans want, that's what the fans get. I will make myself sick for you guys. There's the go. Tim Tebow gets on the board there. I was just kind of kidding. Let's stay away from the shellfish today, guys. Well, I returned the kick for a touchdown, 101 yards. That's actually great because I'm going to get the ball back with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and I'm going to receive the kick and purposely, wait, I need to A through this play. Then I can come back. Okay.
Matt is keeping track of the trucks for you, by the way. Tebow's got 4.
4 broken tackles.
He's calling them truck sticks, but
Truck
yeah,
sticks. I
broken
like
tackles.
it. Truck sticks. 4 truck sticks. Let's get some more. We need more touchdowns there. Truck sticks will not win you the competition. Touchdowns and yards do, baby.
Jonathan has changed his shrimp food choice, lunch choice for you to chicken.
That's what I love about you guys as fans is, you work with me. I've been on shows before where I get a lot of hate.
Oh dear Lord. Oh. Okay.
Does
That
that
worked.
count as a broken tackle? But you guys are nice to me. That's why I like you guys. Let's see what we can do here. We got to get it. We got to get in the end zone 3 times in this quarter.
Oh.
This poor soul. Bam!
Good Lord.
Not a broken tackle though.
Just a broken soul.
I should probably honestly I can feel it. I can feel myself starting to just want to run people over, which isn't good because I'm going to start hunting them down instead of just like avoiding them and running away from them when I can easily do that, like that.
Yeah, Matt said he's lost count of the trucks already.
It's gonna where they're applicable, I will run people over. But
Big word.
When thanks. But where I don't think it's a good idea to just be headhunting out there, and I don't want to go down the rabbit hole where like I'm running and I see the safety coming at me and I'm just lining them up to destroy him. This is like here. I'm gonna hurdle him. Oh!
How did you stay in bounds?
I love the way they turn out of the pocket, like how their head goes backwards. Yeah. They're like, yeah. I want to see how he landed in bounds too. Yeah, he was way out, but.
All right, Tim Tebow is at 169 yards. That's a nice yard amount.
It is, but we're gonna need more. I want 808 for Tebow today. Oh, they were just a little bit faster than me there. You think we can get 808? That'd be so awesome. Oh, they're in man coverage. The right side of the field is going to be wide open. Just kidding. Bam! No, get off me. All right, 3rd and 1. Let's get down with that read option again. That read option is real nice. Here we go. Let's see if we can get in the end zone. Look how much smaller that guy is than me. I'm going with the read option again. I'm running it right back at him. I'm going the other way this time, though. Adios. They gave me that? Oh my God, they gave me that. And we can get one more play in here.
For those of you who are curious, as a recruit, Tim Tebow was a 5-star quarterback, the #1 dual threat in the class of 2006, and he chose Florida over Alabama. Good choice. He won 2 national championships.
There's a big touchdown for Tebow there. 2 in the first quarter as the time runs out. And the yardage may be the big thing here because they returned a kick. That's why they have 7 points. But when you think about it, time is of the essence in these challenges. So the more opportunities you can get, it's kind of great. I would love for my defense to be porous and just let them through every time. That way I can get all the possessions in the world. But when it comes to this particular game, them getting gashed by a return is big. Because I got 2 really early possessions there and long possessions. If you look at the Denard Robinson, game, I got the ball a couple times like on their own 25-yard line. So while that's good for the touchdowns, it kills me on the yardage. Tebow early, 3 drives that are going to go way longer than 70 yards. Stay on your feet, please.
Throw it away.
No way. We're going to run for a touchdown. How about that? Get it!
There's no way.
He glitched onto my ankles, man. He missed the dive and then glitches onto my ankles. Can someone explain that? And no one from EA, because you're probably going to charge me for it. This is going to be a big one. Oh, almost, Timmy. Stay on your feet, buddy.
You're officially over 200-211.
I mentioned earlier that Tim Tebow won 2 national championships at Florida. Only one other quarterback, either in our challenge or in the fan choice today, won 2 national championships. Do you know who it is?
Only one other quarterback from the fan choice won 2 national championships.
From our
know who it
current
was.
fan choice.
From our fan choice.
I'll give the fans a chance to answer while I try to play and go over an answer in my head and remember who was in it. But no.
I mean, it can only be one.
Is there a technicality?
Oh, yeah, there is. Thank you.
I know who it is. I'll give the fans a chance.
Yeah, I know who it is, too.
Fletcher already got it. It says Cam Newton. That's
Cam.
right. Yep. That's right. Cam Newton, of course, famously won at Auburn in 2010. Also was a teammate of Tebow's at Florida in 2008. Also won a JUCO championship at Blinn.
All right, guys, things are getting interesting here because we have because of how long the drives are kind of taking, there's also the possibility that I don't get the ball back in this half. So while we're almost at 300 yards, I know we're kind of really estimating there.
257 is what you're at, your yard count.
Yeah, and 3 touchdowns. Yep. This play does not count. This play does not count. Point after attempt. I hit the wrong button. Doesn't mean we're not going to try on it, though. So we got to get the ball back one more time here. We'll see if we can get a little complimentary football. I talk a lot about
some
that.
Heavy paint.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's like...
they bathed in that.
All right, let's see if we can get the ball back.
Not great for the skin.
We do, with 3 seconds left. So this is... And oh, no.
You did.
I did.
You did that. You did that.
What'd you just
I
do?
simulated by accident. That was a killer.
Well, here come the pitchforks in the comment section.
Yep.
Mike's got happy fingers.
Oh, that stunk, man. We just lost an opportunity to get him, like, at least... I mean, I don't know if I would have ran for a 75-yard touchdown, but geez, man, that gypped us of some yards. User error.
Yep.
Oh, man. All right, we got to bounce back. We got to come back. We still are on pace for 7 touchdowns. I guess 7 touchdowns, but yardage-wise, man, we might get 600. That's just ignited a fire in me, guys. Let's go. Tim Tebow's going to win this challenge.
Send it. Stopped on a dime right there.
Yeah, I kind of wanted them all to run by me, though, and they didn't. All right. And, one more thing I wanted to know from the fans. We talked about a great weekend slate of games. I want to know who the fans are. Any predictions in the world of college football?
I'm predicting you're about to score a touchdown.
Yeah, that's a good prediction because you're right. It's a 24-yard touchdown run for Tim Tebow. But let us know in the comments who you're rooting for this weekend, who you think's going to win, who's going to win the Red River Rivalry, Shootout, Showdown, whatever you want to call it.
Kerfuffle.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Florida LSU. You see Tim Tebow dicing up Kent State right now. Is Florida going to have that same success against LSU this weekend?
I'll be monitoring those comments and see what you guys are saying. Cody, by the way, he's counting those broken tackles and said there were 16 in the first half.
And there's your complimentary football right there. Interception by C.J. Henderson. Like we said, updated rosters other than the Tim Tebow and legendary quarterback part. And this is a big possession for us because we got to get on the board.
C.J. Henderson.
What are you laughing about, Kevin?
Just commenters. Commenters are always cracking me up.
Like, I've never seen anyone stumble so bad, especially... Oh, that stunk. Can we get a 5th touchdown? Please give me a 5th. Oh, no, I'm handing it off. That's not what I want. Here we go. Oh, you can sometimes goat that guy right into the block, and I did, and I just ran right back into him. I'll tell you what, if I lose with Tebow, it's 100% on me.
Troy and Brian, both in the comments section, are picking Texas to upset Oklahoma. Jason says he thinks LSU and Florida, as Tebow goes in for a touchdown, will be close, but he's got LSU winning 38-35.
All right, I love it, guys. Keep getting those predictions in, and then, of course, the prediction of how you think Tebow's going to finish this game. Is he going to pass Denard Robinson? Things are going to be real interesting heading into this 4th quarter. Let's simulate that. Let's simulate that. Let's simulate this. And let's get the ball back with 7 seconds in the 3rd quarter at our own 19-yard line. I could rewrite the wrong at the end of the half from last quarter.
Getting over 400 right here would help tremendously.
Oh.
Timeout.
No, we're good. We're good. It's the 3rd quarter still, and it's a 1st down, so we're going to be able to come up to the line here and hopefully get a play in.
Oh, that's true. You're at 393.
Go.
Make it count. Make it count, young fella.
Ooh, man, that is so big. That is huge, guys.
67 yards.
Wow, that was big. As the fourth quarter runs out,
You have officially passed Michael Vick.
yeah, do you need a stat check? Because we probably need to get the calculators out and figure out what needs to happen in this fourth quarter.
You are at 460 yards and 6 touchdowns.
460 and 6?
Bet.
Matt says, "Attaboy, Tebow."
Yes! I can math!
460 and 6. So 46 and 36. What's
Let's
40?
go.
There, let's see it. Let's see it, math guy.
Hey,
46 and 36. What do you got?
What do you...
82?
Why you coming at me and my family like that?
I'm not. I'm just. You said you were the math guy.
What do you want to know? You want to know...
I want to know how far he is from Robinson. So 51 and
yeah.
42.
It's 50. Right on the money. 50 yards.
I'm not worried about his. Oh, all right. Yeah. So I guess 5 and say he's
'Cause if you
11
get one
points
more
back.
touchdown,
I need a
yard.
touchdown of over 50 yards.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking through the comments right now, and I don't think I saw a single person. No, not a single person predict more than 7 touchdowns for Tim Tebow. Is he at 6? He's at 6?
He's at 6
At
right
6.
now.
All right, so
And
we
I
have
gotta
a few
do
that
the-
are saying 7.
They're out here doing the same thing to me with these substitutions, man. Are you sure you want to perform? Yeah, I don't want these guys to play. I want Tim Tebow in the game.
By the way, we have 184 million people watching on Periscope right now.
Wow, that is insane, man. I can't
184
thank
million.
all of you enough. Make
Dear
sure you
Lord.
tell your friends. Let's get to 200 million. That'd be awesome.
After the show, we will be out in the lobby signing autographs. Uh-oh.
I just
You just
I
made one guy just turn around.
I made him reevaluate his whole life. I was just bobbing and weaving up the field. He had no idea what to do. I think he ended up getting the tackle, though. I ran right into him.
496.
Matt and Jason are the interesting ones to watch here because they both predict 7 touchdowns, but Jason predicts 520 yards.
Hold up.
And Matt Kent
Hold
predicts
up.
525.
Do not snap the ball.
Okay.
You,
What's up?
right now, will update that graphic.
Can a touchdown
509.
Does the-
You need 1 yard.
and a
Pass them
touchdown
the
though?
yardage.
So a touchdown
And a touchdown.
touchdown on this drive wins it.
Something tells me you'll be able to get it with 2:13 and a full rack of timeouts left.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget that simulated possession.
You got him in the yardage now.
Got him in the yardage. This touchdown will win it, right?
Yes.
And then from there, we're just
It's
trying to
icy.
shatter our own record.
Turn out the lights. The party's over.
The fans again. You guys are unbeatable. Like I try my hardest, and I don't know if you guys get the benefit of me getting a couple games in before kind of catching my groove with the fan choice. I should start putting you guys first. But you do it again. Tim Tebow, today's champ. He defeats the defending champ, Denard Robinson, and defeats who, in my opinion, is the best college runner of all time, best pro runner too, in Mike Vick. Great job. Florida fans, that's a round of applause for you guys. I can't thank you
Gator
guys
hate.
enough for voting.
Gator bait.
But again, that's not the end of the show. We're going to shatter some records here with Tim Tebow, and that's what we're going to play next. So stick around and hang out with us. I still need to know what I need to eat for lunch. There's still, you guys can hit your predictions of what Tebow finished with, and I want to hear your predictions for this weekend's action. So, hey.
Jonathan's trying to partake in some revisionist history here, saying, I predicted 8 touchdowns. I just scrolled up to see your prediction, and you said 375 yards and 5 touchdowns for Tim Tebow. So
Got him.
I'm still going, what's the yardage at? 524?
524.
All right, so I think that's locked up for Matt. Matt, I think gets the
Now, the closest
nod.
without going, I mean, technically it'll not be over, but like.
Well, he would still get it. I mean, he said 525 right now, so technically he's over. But
Got it.
I'm expecting Tim Tebow to get 1 more yard. Right. Okay.
Don't lose your.
Okay.
the
Right there.
hardest 2 yards Tim Tebow has ever gained in his life. All right, a minute.
Now you just want to be able to beat him in the touchdown count.
Yeah, that'd be nice, man. Eight TDs would be sick. And I mean, we definitely got the time to do it. Oh, who's that guy?
Dear Lord.
See, Yo, the game is not letting me run, man. The game just
dead.
The game just like glitched, and like I'm holding turbo trying to get out of that situation, and like.
Can we just talk about how he was able to avoid a sack, and then as soon as he gets out of it, he gets speared?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Kent State finally woke up after I put 50 points on the board.
All right, Royce is alerting me, and I might have missed this one because there's so many comments, but he says Quentin said 550 and 8 touchdowns. So
Oh, Quentin.
Quentin might be and actually end up being the winner. I might have named Matt the winner too soon. And Cody just wants you to try to get 600 yards.
Well, we're gonna have some work to do here.
You're losing yardage. Don't creep around that 510 mark again, my guy.
Oh yeah, crap.
You were at 540.
Yeah, I gotta be smart about this. I do want the first down though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking a lot of smack about the last possession.
Get that first.
Oh man,
Very close.
Wow.
Very
it
close.
was a tough fight. I was gonna try, but
So those are going to go down as the final numbers.
let's simulate. I mean, maybe we intercept. Maybe we get an interception or something here. Nope, that's the end of the ball game. That is all we've got. You see him doing the gator clap, gator chomp. That is awesome. Wow, what a day for Tim Tebow. 40 carries, 546. Damn, couldn't get 550. 546 yards and 7 touchdowns. He wins it. The fan choice. You guys, I can't thank you enough for every comment, every single share, whatever you did to get Tim Tebow picked. You guys were right. And for everybody else that voted, and maybe you didn't see your guide, just know you're part of the fan vote. And you're part of the fans, so technically you defeated me today. Mike versus fans.
Well, you don't know who was defeated. Fletcher says it right here in the comment section. He says, Mike, you're going to get the Kent State head coach fired. 20 touchdowns, almost 1,500 yards, giving up over 3 games. Get that guy out of here.
Yeah, I agree. It's a very good observation because, just a brutal day all around for Kent State. And, at some point I'm probably going to have to pay the piper for all the teams that I kind of do wrong on this show, but not today, folks. Not today. 50-14, Florida wins, but the bigger score, of course, is... I almost just dropped my controller on the ground. 546 and 7 for Tebow. He wins it. In second place, you got Denard Robinson, 510 and 7. The defending champ goes down. And Mike Vick, he fought, but 426 and 6. I wonder if Mike Vick would win the fan vote if we were to put him in that. I wonder if there would be enough Mike Vick fans. I know our Virginia Tech page isn't the biggest, but I'd be curious just to see what he'd do. But Vick's my guy.
If you're curious, we got to put Tommy Frazier in one of these.
I know. So Nebraska fans, I think on the next running QB challenge, we'll probably do one more of these. This is, like I said, one of my favorite ones to do for you guys. Before the season's over, the college football real season is over, we'll probably bring this back again. And Nebraska fans, I will include Tommy Frazier in that. And maybe we'll start including some current guys too. We'll get the Jalen Hurtses in there, we'll get Justin Fieldses. Kev, maybe we'll throw a little Bryce Perkins a bone.
Yeah.
See what we can do.
One last thing.
Oh, let's hear it.
Kristen, one of our most diehard fans,
Yes,
wants you to get a steak for lunch.
Steak for lunch. You got it, Kristen. I love it. Thank you for anyone that voted in that, your predictions, whatever you guys did. A huge shout out to Kev, a huge shout out to Aaron in the back, and a huge shout out to Josh Ayler as well. Helped us get this around to a lot of pages today and was part of the reason we had millions watching. So it feels good. For everyone, like I said, that voted, a huge thank you to you. Enjoy your weekends. It's going to be a great slate of football action. It's going to be awesome, and I hope you guys enjoy. That being said, make sure you guys are keeping locked to 24/7 Sports, where we're talking and, in this case, controlling your team all the time. Thanks, guys.